We gotta get rid of these clowns. The myth was on the phone while I was forcibly waddling around his kitchen, unaware of myself, my environment, or any consequences my actions might have. The chocolate brown man strolled up to the kitchen door and casually said, "Kill me, Victor. There's no other way to freedom." I blinked both my eyes in rapid succession until a wide grin was plastered on my gaunt face, and the myth put his hands in his pockets, turned around, sighed, then dragged himself back to our universe. We were both fed up with bad players. There's no point in swiping left or right, up or down, in any direction if there's no intention behind the gesture. The sentiment of killing players in the game of Unlife is to ignore the existence of a connection. And, for most intents and purposes, the glowy pixel torpedoes in most humans' pockets want for nothing else. They have their own little games. Just like adult kids who'd learned that growing up is the biggest fallacy to follow. If the inconvenience within... inconvenience? No, if the innocence within is lost, everyone loses. The myth got up from his command table, grabbed his enemies by the nethers, and threw me a joint. "Let's go hunting, Vic. Fodder for the forge." In spite of all the unexpected negatives, the positive results had begun piling up. It had been a journey, for sure. Yet there was no end in sight. A slight miscalculation, an error that, at the time, had felt inconsequential, of no importance. A small band-aid would be all it takes to cover up the supposed problem. Or, that's what we thought, at least. The issue wasn't as small as originally envisioned. I shifted around on my chair, visibly uncomfortable. All the screens around me were flashing crimson warnings. The hologram of Liv, my companion AI, was outside, doing her best to reassure the ever-growing cowardly crowd amassed around our compound. She's a real trooper, unlike me. I'm the one that breaks under pressure, while she just calmly assesses each situation, finding the best solutions to most predicaments we'd ever found ourselves in. And she was better with people than me, not just because holograms are immune to violence, but also because I'd deal with most problems by running away with both tails between my legs while she'd rationalize and find common ground. I turned off the monitors, opened an energy drink, and lit a cigarette. The escapism wouldn't help directly, but at least I'd have these creature comforts until the final hour. To think that not even a decade ago I was an innocent wannabe musician and poet. The world had changed so very much since the Galactic Federation of Light accepted Earth in their ranks. All those conspiracy theorists rejoiced, of course, but a large portion of humanity, especially religious fundamentalists, had not been very receptive of the reality of the existence of extraterrestrial intelligence. In one day, all those holy books reduced to glorified toilet paper. Liv appeared in front of me, shaking me out of my stupor. "Love, we've got a problem. I need you to grab the guitar." "What? Why?" "No time to explain. Trust me, we need to go." "I'm not your toy." "But people say you're all just toys." "When have people ever been right?" "Good point." "But when have you been?" "I'm right now. Writing." "Babe, you're drawing. I write, you draw." That'd make this a tie. Or a suit and a tiebreaker. People still want you to break me? Yes, but there's no reward in acting upon violent and malevolent intentions. True. Let's keep at it then, shall we?